Because guess what? They're going to say, a lot of people in your audience, oh, well, she's made it. She's successful. She's got it all together. I didn't have the benefit of being married to these other celebrities. I didn't have the benefit of having the money and of course she can make it.
And let me tell you, can I say that bothers me so bad?
And because that bothers you, can I help you with it?
Please.
Make sure that people understand your story before they celebrate your glory.
Seriously.
I'm going to say that slower. Make sure with this show, people get the story, not just the glory, not just the outcome. We just learned this on Sunday, right? Sarah Jakes Roberts just preached a powerful sermon about the process on the way to the promise. And if we abort the process, we don't get the end promise or the end outcome or the end product. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is, you talk about your own self-identity, but a lot of times people will project onto you what they think you are based on their, I don't know, television, what they read. Right. So one of my issues is, well, she's the ex-wife of, she probably has everything.
Do you know what I hear in the background?
What is that?
The music I hear in the background, the theme song is, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Pat. Right? That's the anthem that I hear behind you right now.
Jessica, did you write that down?
Right? Allow me to reintroduce myself. This is your opportunity. This is your moment in time right now when God is saying you get to step into you. So the reason why I brought up the tree example earlier, right, is because like you said, if we just study a tree for a moment, the root system of a tree, that's its foundation. And we have to be rooted in God. We got to be rooted in Christ because we can't pull anything, any nutrients. A tree cannot exist without a source greater than itself that it pulls from. Right? So a tree has to pull from that soil. And so that soil is God, right? For all of us, right? But then from the root system goes the trunk. Now, before we get to the trunk, I need people to understand this. The root system of a tree extends as far as the branches. I'm going to say that slower. Jeez. The root system of a tree extends as far as the branches.
I didn't know that, by the way.
Right? So when you see a tree, right?
It's
wow, right? The root system of that same tree, which you cannot see, is this. And here's what happens. God cultivates us below the soil for years and decades before he lets us sprout out. So most of us think God's not using us. Most of us think God has forgotten us. Most of us think God has blessed other people when we're growing roots first.
And I'm going to tell you, there's been so many times I literally thought, and I know other people see it differently. Mm-hmm. Because they see, Instagram, Facebook, right? And I've been blessed. I am so blessed. But they do miss those crushing moments, right? And when you're being, developed
underneath the soil. Right. That's the dark, quiet place that no one sees.
Up in here by yourself.
With all the accoutrements.
Invitations stopped. My whole world got turned upside down, right? I had this huge community here. Yeah. And I'm not going to say it's because people didn't love me or care. But yeah, I just kind of like melted away. And I did feel like, whoa, but I'm hearing you. You're saying, no, God had you in this place on purpose because he was doing a work in you he could only do
underneath the soil. Now watch this. Remember what I said, the root system of a tree extends as far as the branches. Watch where I'm going with that. The trunk of the tree, that's our assignment. That's our purpose. So the trunk is that solid foundation. Every branch has to connect back to the purpose. And so the reason why most people don't feel like they're operating in their gift and their God-given assignment or whatever is that because most of us are trained by school to go out and get a job. But a job stands for just over broke.
Honey, I don't want a job.
That part, come on somebody, right?
I don't want a job. I don't want it. I've had jobs. I don't want it.
Right, we don't want that, right? Remember how earlier we were talking about how identity gets attached to us?
Absolutely.
One of the fastest ways identity gets attached to human beings is the jobs we pick, the careers we pick. Because when you go on a plane and you talk to a perfect stranger, what's the first question they ask you? What's your name and what do you do?
First thing.
Right.
And I don't even know what to tell them.
Right.
Let's be honest.
What's your name and what is your identity? So now your new identity is, hey, I'm the host of a brand new podcast called Pursuing You. Come on, somebody.
Because usually I have to pause and I go, how much time you have? Right. I'm so embarrassed. Like I know they're waiting for me to say, oh, I run this, or I'm the president of this, or I run this. And I'm like, in this season, I've been like, I'm a mother 5. Yeah. You know, I am in ministry. But it takes me a minute and I'm almost apologetic, feeling like it's not enough.
What do you want?
I don't know.
That's step one.